Where am I? This place feels wrong. I should get out of the rain. This world is fake! We have to wake up! What is that?
Yeah, and that footage you just watched was generated entirely by Kling 2.6. And it took me less than an hour to pull it all together. No camera crew, no actors needed, just a single computer and the right workflow. Hello everyone, I'm Sautai, welcome back to the channel. So, last week, Higgsfield reached out and invited me to test drive the new Kling 2.6 model directly on their platform. And yeah, as you can see, the results speak for themselves. That sequence you just watched is the final output from my testing with Kling 2.6. Pretty wild, right? So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I created that shot using Kling 2.6 on Higgsfield. Plus, I'll be sharing my personal workflow on how to optimize your generations to get the absolute best results. All right, enough talking? Smash that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so to build a video like this, obviously we need a script. Now, you might have your own way of brainstorming, but for me, I rely on that one powerful assistant we all know and love. Yep, I'm talking about ChatGPT. It makes the scripting process an absolute breeze. You could just ask it to come up with ideas, write out your Kling 2.6 prompts, and start generating. But here's the problem. Doing it that way often leaves you with a bunch of random, disconnected shots. You lose that consistency in character, style, and setting, which is what kills the immersion. But luckily for us, Kling 2.6 over on Higgsfield supports start frames. And this is a total game changer because it gives you way more control over your characters and subjects. So here is the workflow. We're going to generate our start frames first to lock in that consistency across the board. Then we use those frames as the foundation to generate our full cinematic shots using Kling 2.6. Now, that sounds pretty simple on paper, but there are a few specific tricks you need to know to make the final video feel truly seamless. So let me break down the detailed process for you right now. First things first, once you've logged into Higgsfield right here on the home dashboard, you've got access to all your image and video generation tools. For our start frames, I'm going straight for Nano Banana Pro. In my personal opinion, this is hands down the best image generator on the market right now. If you want to see the proof, you can check out my deep dive review on Nano Banana Pro's performance. I'll pop a card up on the screen right now for you to check out. So I'm going to punch in my prompt to generate the basic start frames just like you see here. But typing in a prompt alone isn't going to cut it. Here is the absolute key to keeping your characters consistent throughout the entire video. You need to upload your original character reference image directly into the Nano Banana Pro input, exactly like I'm doing here. Then, in your text prompt, make sure to include the phrase "same character" as the input image. What's the secret sauce here? Nano Banana Pro is powered by the incredibly powerful Gemini 3 model under the hood. Because of that, it actually understands the context and automatically adjusts the generation to match your specific character perfectly. Just take a look at these results. Thanks to that input image, my character is completely consistent from facial identity and hairstyle right down to the outfit. No morphing into random strangers here. But I didn't stop there. I wanted to push it further. I also uploaded a reference image of a robot. And in the prompt, I specifically asked the model to have red light from the robot's eyes casting a glow onto the girl's face. As you can see, the lighting interaction is incredibly logical, making the shots feel way more cinematic and cohesive. And just like that, by following this workflow, I've got my complete set of start frames ready. The character consistency is locked in, and the backgrounds feel much smoother, as you can see right here. Now we've got some solid assets to move on to the next step. Next up, we're moving on to the most important part, turning these still images into a movie. I'm going to be testing out Kling AI 2.6 to start generating our video shots. As you can see right here, Kling 2.6 allows you to input a start frame. So I'm going to drop in those images we just created with Nano Banana Pro. A huge plus here is that we get a duration of up to 10 seconds for each shot. On top of that, you can select aspect ratios compatible with any platform, from YouTube to TikTok or Instagram, right here in the settings. Also, one standout feature that I absolutely love about Kling 2.6 is the ability to generate audio directly within the video. This makes the output feel so much more alive without needing a ton of audio post-production. Thanks to that, I was able to create some impressive shots like this one.
What is that? It's right there!
Take a look. As you can see, the lip sync capability is impressive. It's incredibly accurate to the dialogue. And it's not just that. Listen closely to the footsteps and the sound of the rain. They are perfectly synchronized with the visuals. Regarding image quality, Kling 2.6 supports resolutions up to 1080p. Because of this, the generated video is razor sharp. Just look at the water droplets on the girl's face here. The detail is super professional, right? Not only that, but in high motion shots, Kling 2.6 handles movement with serious precision.
This world is fake! We have to wake up!
As you can see in this escape sequence, the motion is completely smooth. This is actually a really difficult scenario because other models often struggle with deformed legs or running animations that look totally fake. But with Kling 2.6, everything is handled cleanly, no artifacts, no glitches. But wait, hold on. I need to share one more trick with you, a total secret weapon that's going to make your shots look way more professional. I'm talking about Kling 2.6's insane ability to understand camera movement. Instead of just describing the scene's content, you can actually control the camera angles by baking specific camera instructions directly into your prompt. For example, take a look at this sequence. I wanted everything to feel intense and dramatic here, so in the prompt, I explicitly wrote camera shakes heavily handheld style. And as you can see, the generated camera shake is incredibly realistic, moving in sync with the character's running rhythm. The result is seriously impressive and really ramps up that feeling of extreme tension. Or let's look at another example right here in this opening shot. I wanted the camera to trail the character to pull the viewer into the story. So I added this to the prompt. Camera follows her from behind, dolly shot, and boom, we get a result that matches my vision perfectly. A buttery, smooth dolly shot that maintains a stable distance from the character. So here's the pro tip: to make your shots look cinematic and alive, always remember to include specific camera movements in your prompt, like pan, tilt, zoom, or dolly. Kling 2.6 will follow your instructions precisely and generate results that nail your directorial vision. Yeah, so that is exactly how I put together a short cinematic sequence using Kling 2.6 and Nano Banana Pro. I really hope you stuck around to the end to get a handle on the full workflow and some of the ways I optimize my results. If you've got some cool tricks of your own, definitely drop them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you found this video helpful, please smash that like button and share it around so more people can find the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Saltai, and I'll catch you in the next one.